Hello, and welcome to another episode of playing Crusader Kings 3 using the hardest possible rule set. Starting in 867 as a stewardship-focused landless adventure. After playing for 94 years with our starting character, he finally passed away at the age of 110, and we are his youngest son, who he had, I think, when he was 88. Kaiser Roelof here. We're 25. We're a genius. Now a 5-star stewardship character. Have 4 good personality traits, so everything going quite well. We've been working to manage our succession, calm down our rebellious vassals. Because we're playing on the hardest possible rule set, we have 2 rule differences that cause our vassals to be even more rebellious than normal, just playing on very hard, and then lesser realm stability. But at least for now, we don't have any factions. I think what we want to do here for most of this episode probably won't be a lot of wars. Instead, we're going to be looking to build up our character. We're going to host a grand tour now. Maybe we will be doing a grand tournament after that. But let's hit some of our vassals here. Particularly interested in dukes. Since dukes tend to give more gold. Go to this king here as well. Another duke. Okay, that looks like that's it. I would like some more prestige, so we'll spend 120 gold for that. On the other hand, we should not need to increase the starting success of our tour, given that we're going to be visiting 10 different holdings. Looking if we want to do anything else besides the cultural ambassador. Maybe we'll bring some medical equipment just to be on the safe side. Justice is good. Yep, this all looks good. Our father did leave us quite a bit of money. I think it was around 15 grand in terms of ducats that we have used to hold a coronation, go to university, and also pay out to various rebellious vassals to get them to go away. Almost certainly survey the lands, yes. Survey the lands because we like gold. And so partly what I want to do here is get this character some more perks so he can generate more gold. Concerned that if we went to war right now, we'd likely be have negative income. I think when he gets up to war profiteer, particularly up to avaricious, that will be positive income even when our armies are raised. There is a scourge conqueror in Andalusia who is unsurprisingly rapidly conquering toward us, so we do need to be concerned about him. I think we already have a better weapon, but that is a nice one. I guess it's identical. Okay. Take the renown. We are currently researching household soldiers, which will allow us to increase the size of our army. That likely will be very important in terms of fighting off Al-Andalus if the time comes to do that. here, just really taking decisions to get us the most gold possible. We'll do this middle one because we don't want to pay out gold. Peasant influx gives development growth. That's good. Speaking of development growth, I was looking to see if we could invite religious exiles, but I don't see a decision for that. May have to fight a peasant rebellion. We just have to see. Try to get our family members married to people with good genetic traits, which here means in particular getting them married to people who are intelligent, both of the same house and dynasty. We don't need to matrilineally marry them. Let's see where this and here I just want renown. I'm going to see where this that's not good. We will isolate our capital. Cannot enter seclusion because we're already traveling. Make sure that our position is on controlling plagues. And now I think we've done what we can. Let's see if we can build a... Nope, we need minoralism. Okay. I think we've done what we can to try to control that plague. We're traveling away from it, so it doesn't affect us at the moment. We'll have to see what happens when we get back. Increase the cultural acceptance. Makes vassals less likely to rebel, so very helpful. Not interested in becoming superstitious, which increases stress gain. Yeah, I guess they're just barely enough. That is to say, these... Oh, crap. Well, I'm probably never going to use it again. Didn't actually mean to do that, but I'm always going to be using my... In terms of my journals, it's always going to be this journal with a 40% lifestyle experience. See that the plague up north is consumption, which is very unfortunate. Haven't talked about it yet in this series, but in prior series I've discussed how, in my opinion, think consumption is the worst plague, and the reason for that is most other plagues, you get them within 6 to 12 months, you know either dead or you get over it. Consumption, on the other hand, can last for years, and as it lasts for years, it prevents you from doing things like attending activities. It's all you can do is just sit there or potentially wage war. But you can't, hold grand tours or tournaments or feasts or anything else. I'm going to do mustering with the plan of getting inspection next, primarily for the plus 10% domain taxes. So we want more income. See that, at least, well, for the moment, for a little while, the faction had disappeared. Now it's back. I think we're just going to have to fight it. Get them down. Uh, 42 is a lot of stress. Sort of scattered around. Okay, now we'll raise our armies and deal with them. Guess we can give this guy his vassals that are, part of his de jure realm. At some point, I'll probably want to revoke that title, but not now. That title being the King of France title, I would like to have it for myself. I did have it for quite a while. I think what happened is the king level titles were destroyed when I formed the HRE, and then that guy's mother had enough land to be able to reform the King of France title before I was able to reform it. This is, unfortunate, but something that happens. Not sure where those people are going. for our grand tour, just focused on getting as much gold as possible. And for our armies, obviously trying to hunt down these peasants. That is really painful. The second option is just too much stress. Guess we'll do this third option. Now, they often try to steal gold from you. That is when you're traveling on a grand tour and you get the event that says, hey, you get to go to a tavern. The tavern keeper is usually trying to steal gold from you. Let's destroy those raiders. Let's see here. I mean, this is partly because I'm embarked, but as predicted, we're losing money. Our armies are fully raised. I mean, it's not terrible, frankly. Okay. The greedy. All right. I mean, I will say personally, I do believe that, but not sure it accurately describes our character. We hold a feast somewhere where there is not a plague. Over here looks good. Don't think we need the cultural ambassador. Unless this is some amazing woman, she is not. Don't have an interest in spending 300 gold on her. Alright, now can I disband all of our army? Yes. Let's try to automate some of these positions where I'm just always going to want someone and their particular stats don't matter. See how long household soldiers, 25 years. That is quite a long time. That is unfortunate, really. My concern is that he's going to drag us into wars. I don't really want an alliance with him, frankly. And I think he's very likely to be attacked by the Scourge Conqueror. To his immediate east. These guys, the Yemenis, who are quite large at this point. What's the faction? avaricious, which is good. Even more gold, very useful. Looks like, at least for now, we don't have any factions. I mean, I'd want tactician eventually. Guess let's go ahead and add it. This guy, maximum level of Blade Master. Head over here. Oh, what do we want? Maybe recital and a melee. The problem with the melee is that it's so random. Guess we'll give this a shot. See what happens. The melee gets, can give you a lot of experience in terms of both foot and horse, which is good. But it's basically a coin flip whoever wins it, which is bad. So debatable whether I should have picked it. Only getting 2 slots is quite unfortunate. For that one, I'll just take the increase in score. Don't really care about someone else's herald. I like going to the temple because you can increase your score. There are also sometimes options to get renown or to get a modifier that gives a character additional lifestyle experience. 3 daughters. And perhaps more importantly, no sons. I think we'll have to start educating her if we don't have a son soon. Looks like we did win, which is good. Here's the event where you can potentially get renown. But we did not get it. ill, don't have consumption yet, so hopefully illness will just go away. Still some random peasant rabble, not a concern. Find someone else's friend. Again, usually don't sabotage people. Don't want my, avoid the risk of having to be detected. Guess let's try this top one. Okay, that was good. Try. Okay, good. Get more experience there. Just looking for the highest chance here, which is the second option. Again, you can see that it's still a coin flip, even though we've had a bunch of positive events. But we did, in fact, win. Yep. So, very successful. Grand tournament. Display our 2 new artifacts. Our first pedestal artifacts. End the capital isolation since the consumption plague has finally gone away. Where is this guy? Not seeing Barcelona in its normal place. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Al-Andalus, unfortunately, looking quite powerful. Yeah, not sure I want to vassalize either one of those. They get rid of the bow. We have at least two other good weapons, so we don't need it. Control on our capital is a little bit low for some reason, so we will fix that with our terrible, terrible counselors. Go with this side first to get centralization. It's checking 4 more years for industrious. All right. I think we will. First, we will start educating our daughter. Let's make her diplomacy. This, our second daughter here, we'll educate her as well. Hopefully we do have a son soon. Go on a hunt where we do not risk our life. We'll ambush the prey. I hit the wrong thing. Again, let's try the hunt. Thoughts is not that great. Guess is the fox the only animal sighting we have in our realm? Looks like the answer is yes, so I guess we will go after it. Max out everything here. There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. That we cannot get our daughter to be diligent, despite an 80% chance. The odds weren't great there. Didn't really want to become injured. By contrast here, happy to skin this animal at a 99% chance. So we will ambush the wolf with our bow. No need to kill our rival. I guess we'll take this 50-50 here, which we did succeed at. See what we get from it. Not great, but the 7% night effectiveness isn't bad. We'll put it in place of that pelt. Just looking around, see, think about what a suitable target is to attack. I guess we could get Bohemia, especially since this guy is in debt. See how much our armies cost here and how they perform. Guess we probably could have waited till this peasant rabble popped, but oh well. We'll continue to go down the warfare tree here. Want our armies to be as powerful as possible, particularly when we're taking on scourge conquerors like Al-Andalus. Because we're at war with Bohemia, who's of a hostile fate, we can hire a holy order. But instead, we will actually hire them over here to go fight the peasants. Happy to stop being rivals with that guy. I guess I could be the commander. I don't know that that's a great idea. I guess if we're just going to be sieging, maybe it's okay. Use these troops to kill these peasants and then bring them over to the war we're fighting. Our sieges are going to be a bit slower because we don't have all of the martial perks that our father did. Guess I have to siege down every single holding in this county to take it. You usually just have to siege the castles, but for administrative, sometimes it seems like you have to siege the cities. You usually don't have to siege temples, at least if for Christian faith. Sometimes you do for Muslims. But in any event, we will siege whatever is necessary. Army is starving, which is obviously not good. We'll start sieging here. Then we'll split them up. Or maybe we will go down and attack the opposing army. I think even though we're starving, which is obviously bad, we should win this. So I'll probably split this up between two people. Lost a whole bunch of court positions there. We will fix that. Okay. So, increased our realm by a bit there. These guys still don't have city planning. The Franconians. I probably want to form my holy order there and a holding there. If we could create a holding, we can't. We could go to that. Let's take a look at where that grand wedding is. Oh, it's quite short. Sure. Because we have plenty of time to get there. Let's hit some points of interest. For the moment, we'll stay with this guy as our heir. As our son gets older, and particularly as he hits the age of 16, we'll switch to him. It's fine to sell that. We could start making some king titles and putting elective succession laws on them. That is something to think about. Wife, it's had consumption forever. It goes back to my point about it being the most annoying plague. That's too bad. We lost our court artificer. Okay, Al-Andalus is firmly at our border now. I don't know that we can defend ourselves against them that well. Probably have to bring in a whole bunch of mercenaries. It does limit our freedom of action now. That we have to be careful if we fight away from them, because you talked about before that they might attack us precisely because we're fighting somewhere else. They'll see that as an opportunity. I don't care what that woman thinks of me. Grab the confider trait. Be conservative, we'll get thoughtful. Doubles opinion gained from gifts, which is extremely important. Might as well take the gold. Can't remember if I ever romanced my wife. May not have. Okay, didn't work. Catastrophic failure. That's too bad. Guess we don't really have any animal sightings in our holdings, or in our realm even. We'll just go here since it's close. Seems like +3 is the best we're going to get. Same thing as before. We are going to be using our bow. My wife finally recovered from consumption. See what Al-Andalus is doing. Attacking Genoa. Subjects don't like me, and I can sway them. Let's try a stag. take this top option, which we missed. Unfortunate. Although we still got it somehow. Al-Andalus just won its war against Genoa. Probably means looking for another target. So here, I think I talked before, but I don't like getting content, because I'd like to keep open the option to get ambitious. You know, humble is just kind of useless, frankly. I mean, I guess it's zealot vassal opinion, but that's about it. You know, cynical isn't great, but it is, you know, 4 worth of skill points. Guess let's make your cynical. None of them are that great, frankly. Problem with cynical is the zealot opinion negative. Keep our herb pouch for the health boost if we ever need it. Curious if the Franconians are ever going to get city planning. Maybe not. It's still quite a ways to go. Switch our wife back to assisting us. Could hold another domain. Okay, that's an interesting choice. All right, let's see what we can do here. Maybe if we could defeat him, that would be excellent. And we'd get a good amount of gold. But he has just a ton of gold. I don't know. Make sure. Okay. Oh, we really need someone better than you because you are terrible. Try to see if we can see Al-Andalus's armies sailing up there, presumably to upland. Oh, I think that was just a dumb mistake on my part. Damn it. Great, great. That's just a terrible job. Obviously, I tried to raise too close to them. That's just stupid. That was really a bad move on my part. A lesson learned. Don't know there's much we can do. Guess it could have become their tributary. Yeah, I don't even think they're an empire, so I don't know that I could. Do I have any of those mercenaries that are going to be joining me? Doesn't look like it. He just has a ton of mercenaries. Yeah, this is not going to be good. Wow. Okay, so I mean, obviously you see the incredible strength of a Scourge Conqueror here. He's just beating the hell out of us. There's nothing we can do. I guess we should be glad in a certain sense that we're just going to be losing Upland and not something more important. And do any of those mercenaries we hired plan on showing up? Okay. Well, obviously that's unfortunate. We can't become his tributary, right? Because he's not we're an empire and he isn't. So, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We really need to get household soldiers, among other things. Not screwing up at the very beginning of the war would help. At least we have a truce with them now, so we can go do other stuff. Probably take Poland here. I assume Russia is not a scourge conqueror. Carpathia isn't. Okay. So probably what we'll do is we'll open up the next episode by taking Poland. So in a certain sense we got lucky that he attacked up here for some reason. By he, I mean the Lion of Al-Andalus here. He's just a ridiculously powerful character. Don't think we have any real chance of murdering him. A whole bunch of penalties, so sort of up and down kind of game here. This really is the challenge here. I mean, I wonder if we could get married. It has no sons. Oh, no, these are mine. Okay, I guess because of our faith differences, he's never going to agree. I'm not going to change to be Muslim, so I think this is going to be challenging. We'll just have to see what we can do. I mean, the big concern is, next time he's going to attack something more important. But those are all concerns for next time. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. Hope you'll join us for the next episode, where we'll see what we can do against this Al-Andalus Scourge Conqueror. He seems extremely powerful, so it's going to be tough. But please join in and see what happens. Thanks again. Goodbye.